Hi, I'm Cassandra. I'm from Louisiana and I live in the motherland. And welcome to Dis Be Ghana. First of all, I extend a heartfelt thank you to all of my new subscribers who have joined me here on my brand new YouTube channel. I really appreciate all of the views and the support from my old and new friends. You have inspired me. Therefore, here I am again to continue with yet another video presentation about living and loving life in the motherland. I hope you enjoy. So I suppose it would be a good start to let everyone know exactly where I am before telling you all about what we're doing here and to prepare you intelligently for our great adventures which lie ahead. I live in Accra. Accra is in Ghana. Ghana is in West Africa on the continent of Africa. Africa is the largest single landmass on the earth. Although they show Africa as being no larger than little old South America, over a dozen world countries could fit comfortably inside the landmass of the African continent. Another best kept secret is that Ghana is literally located at the center of the world. We are a little over 350 miles from the intersect of 0-degree longitude and 0-degree latitude at the equatorial belt of the earth. Now, if that had been any other country, they would have been famous for this fact. They would have had t-shirts and memorabilia throughout the world exclaiming that, hey, we're the center of the world. Maybe we need to get us some t-shirts made or something to celebrate our notoriety. Ghana officially is the Republic of Ghana. It is bordered on the west by the Ivory Coast, on the north by Burkina Faso, on the east by Togo, and of course, the southern border sits on the Gulf of Guinea at the Atlantic Ocean. It is statistically ranked 48 in the entire world. Her population as of 2018 statistics is 28.3 million citizens. I'm certain that it's larger than that by now because of the extremely high birth rate of one birth every 36 seconds. And because of the high immigration numbers of people repatriating home, there is reported a net gain of one person every 50 seconds. So we are growing at breakneck speed every minute of the day. The capital and largest city in Ghana is Accra. Accra meaning many like ants. It has an urban population of over 2.27 million residents. Accra is also the seat of the Greater Accra metropolitan area. The Greater Accra metro area has a population of over 4.4 million citizens and is divided into 10 distinct districts. Now, districts are like parishes in Louisiana or counties in other American states. Her districts, you notice I allude to Ghana as a she because of her nurturing and gentle and sweet and accommodating nature. Ghana is certainly a girly girl to me. So, her districts include the Accra Metro District, the Adenta Municipal District, the Ashaiman, the Gadangbi East and West Municipal Districts, Lejokuku Municipal Assembly, Ga East and West Municipal Districts, and the Tema and Weja municipalities. Although Ghana is multi-ethnic, 98% of the country is Black African. The largest ethnic group in Ghana is the Ashanti, who was the very first tribe to settle in this area in the 10th century. Now, until then, the present-day Ghana was uninhabited by humans. In the 16th century, other groups joined the Ashanti people to establish what was then identified as the Gold Coast during British occupation from the 1800s until Ghana's independence from British rule in 1957. Ghana is divided into 10 regions. At the top of the list, population-wise, of course, is the Ashanti region, whose capital city is Kumasi, with over 5 million citizens. Other regions are Brong Ahafo, with its capital city of Sunyani, Greater Accra region, where the capital is, of course, Accra, the Central region, which seats Cape Coast as its capital, the Eastern region, where the capital city is Koforidua. Tamale rules the Northern region. Sekondi Takoradi is the capital city of the Western region. Then there is the Upper East and Upper West regions with capital cities of Bolgatanga and Wa, respectively, and the Volta region with Ho as being its capital. But did you know that the original Ghana was not located here where is the present-day country? Between the 9th and 11th centuries, the strongest empire in Africa was the Ghana Empire. It covered part of West Africa and a large part of it, and it was very, very rich due to its abundance in gold and salt. Ghana's kings were revered as the richest men in the entire world. It is said that even their dogs wore gold collars and their horses wore silken rope halters and slept on plush carpets. The leader of all leaders of the empire, of course, was the king, who was also known as, now get this, the Ghana. So Ghana wasn't actually a name, but a title, meaning war chief or king. The actual name of the kingdom was Ouagadougou, or Ouagadougou, which is now the capital city of Burkina Faso. Now, Burkina Faso was originally a part of the Ghana Empire. So it also included, too, the present-day country of Mali, Mauritania, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Burkina Faso, Sierra Leone, Niger, and Guinea. Now, you know when you're rich and powerful, as was the Ghana Empire, there are always those who are jealous and want what you got. Even though you give them some of it, it's human nature, it seems, to want it all. So there were conflicts and wars that finally led to the collapse of the great empire in the mid-1200s. Because of the greatness of this empire, the first president of the new independently established country, the Honorable Kwame Nkrumah, named the present-day location Ghana in 1957. Ghana's climate is tropical in nature. Normal temperatures are mild and range between 70 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Unlike other countries with our winter, spring, summers, and fall, Ghana has only 2 seasons, the rainy season and the dry season. Our rainy season begins around March each year, and it continues through November. It's characterized by the initial soft, drizzly former rains that can turn into extremely severe storms, which cause flooding and property damage during the rainy season proper. Here is Miss Marsha, that's our friend from Milwaukee, and that's our cousin Diana from Colfax, Louisiana. And next you'll see, hey, Next, you'll see my sister Peaches. We were sitting on my sister's front porch up in Prum Prum, and we saw the storm coming. Hey! And we decided to run to the shoreline and film the oncoming storm. Actually, it was frightening, but very beautiful. It was very windy. We ended up getting back to the porch before the storm came and drenched us. But this is, these are storms over Africa, and this is what we get during rainy season. The rains will calm down around November, and the dry season begins with Harmattan. Harmattan is when the trade winds from the Sahara Desert blow a nice, brand new layer of soil up on the sub-Sahara countries from November to the beginning of rainy season once again in March. The dry, dusty sand produces what we call a harmattan haze, which decreases visibility substantially, and it keeps your house cleaning all the day long. But that good old fresh soil is now ripe for planting crops. Our major crops here in Ghana include cocoa, beans, palm, oils, pineapples, tomatoes, bananas, citrus fruit, coconuts, cashew, fresh vegetables, and cotton in more northern regions. You know, I wondered why they didn't grow cotton here in the Accra area, and they told me that we are not on the same climate grid line as the cotton growing regions over in America. But cotton is grown in regions further north. So great progress has brought us malls, shopping centers, and supermarkets. Yeah, and we even have our knockoff Walmart. During one of our visits here before moving, I inquired as to why Walmart had not found its way here. I was told that they felt the superstore would negatively affect the economics of the local vendors and the stores, and Walmart had not yet been allowed in. However, Walmart sneaked in Accra by purchasing an already existing South African franchise called Game. It looks pretty much exactly like our neighborhood Walmarts in the U.S. The same smiley faces, the price banners, same return policies and everything. And actually the prices are pretty moderate and the inventory is substantial. I shop there sometimes, but I choose to shop in the open air local markets where I find the very best prices for and more quality produce and more friendly vendors all around. Here you see one of our markets with the fresh corn and cocoa and palm nuts, watermelon. There are vegetable and fruit everywhere. Again, these are organically grown produce, grown right here in Ghana, in Accra. And with all of those good groceries, they can make the most delicious food dishes. There is a variety here, but looks like the most famous dishes are soups and stews. Goat soup, tomato stews, light soup, okra stew. Well, look here. Okra stew reminds me most of Louisiana. During slavery, it is obvious that the African recipe for okra stew was embellished upon by adding sausages and chicken and crab and crawfish and other abundant Gulf of Mexico seafoods to create our gumbo. Gumbo, which in Swahili they say means okra. We also cook with many varieties of fish, vegetables, chicken, pork, and beef. Unlike America, where the main dishes are meats and veggies, Our main dishes here are banku and fufu. These are dough-like balls of corn, cassava, plantains, and yams. Now the yams of which we're accustomed, that's not it. These yams are huge roots, and they're white, and they're very sweet. And the banku and the fufu are served with hot chili pepper sauce, and usually with fish and tilapia. The Atlantic Ocean provides a vast variety of seafood. You know, being from Louisiana, I gotta have my crab and shrimp and crawfish. You know how we love our crustaceans. And they have the very best here. They say in Ghana that nobody goes hungry, not only because they are hospitable and generous, but because food grows everywhere. You can just walk along the paths and pick bananas, papaya, mango, and plantains off the trees where they grow wild. Our oranges and lemons are green, our limes are yellow, and our mangoes grow in many different varieties on trees everywhere. This is a picture of our very successful watermelon that we grew in our yard. It was very sweet. It's very easy to grow crops around here in the rich soil everywhere. People grow crops in almost every vacant lot, even on the highway medians, and don't worry, they will share with you generously. So I guess that about wraps it up. You are so invited to come and eat, drink, and be merry in the motherland. Come and visit us soon. I don't want to keep you too long here because I've got much more to tell you in my upcoming episodes. So now you know where I am. I'll be sharing with you what I'm doing here. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe and share with your friends. And to those who are here with me now, Madasipa. That means thank you in the tree language. Until later, I'm Cassandra. I'm from Louisiana. I live in the motherland and Disbigana.